In this video, I am going to find the slope of a perpendicular line that is perpendicular to a given line. That line goes through these 2 points. In order to find the slope of the perpendicular line, first of all, we need to find the slope of the given line, the line that goes through this point and this point. To do so, we need to use the slope formula, which is m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. I'm going to label these points, given points. I'm going to call this one x1, this one y1, this one x2, this one y2, and then plug in these values in the slope formula. So my y2 is negative 1/2 minus, this minus is coming from the formula, y1, which is 2/7, 2/7. Then my x2 is 2/3, so 2/3 minus, this is this one from the formula, this minus y1, my x1, which is negative 3/5. I'm going to put it inside the parenthesis. At this point, I just need to simplify it. Basically, what I need to make sure that I have the same denominator here and the same denominators here. In the numerator, I have 2 and 7 in the denominators. So LCD of 2 and 7 is 14. So I'm going to multiply negative 1/2 by 7 and divide it by 7, and multiply 2/7 by 2 and divide it by 2. Similarly, in the denominator, 3 and 5, LCD of those two numbers is 15. So I'm going to multiply this one by 5, 2/3 by 5, and divide it by 5. Similarly, multiply negative 3/5 by 3 and divide it by 3. Now let's continue with this simplification. So this is going to give me negative 7/14 minus 2 times 2 is 4, so it's going to be 4/14. Similarly, in the denominator, 5 times 2 is 10, 10/15. Now this negative and this negative is going to make it positive. So then 3 times 3 is 9, divided by 5 times 3 is 15. Now I can simplify it further very easily. Negative 7 minus 4/14 divided by 10 plus 9/15, which is going to give me in the numerator negative 11/14 divided by 19/15, which is going to be, by the way, negative 11/14 times 15/19. As it turns out that nothing cancels out here, so we just have to multiply the numerators, this one, and multiply the denominators. And if we multiply them, we get the following. We get negative 165/266. So the slope of the given line, slope of the line that goes through this point and this point, is actually gonna be m is equal to negative 165/266. That's the slope of the given line. Now we are looking for the slope of the perpendicular line. That is going to be a line that is perpendicular to this given line. So let's say the given line goes like this. So that's how it looks like. Now let's sketch any perpendicular line. So let's pick this one. This is a perpendicular line, meaning that this angle is 90 degrees. We know that the slope of this line is this, then the slope of the perpendicular line is going to be negative reciprocal of it, which we can find, by the way, by using this formula or this property, m1 times m2 is equal to -1. So let's for simplicity call this guy m1. Okay, slope of this line is m1. Now I'll just plug it into this formula. That's going to be negative 165 over 266 times m2 is equal to negative 1. Negative and negative is going to cancel out. Now if I divide both sides by 165 over 266, I get m2 is equal to 1 over 165 over 266. If I simplify it further, it's going to be 266 over 165, because this number flips, this one. So that is going to be the slope of this line. So we call the other one m1, so this one I call m2 is going to be 266 over 165, and that's the slope of the perpendicular line. And this is how in general you find the slope of a line that is perpendicular to a given line. Now easier way to do it is by using this formula, but sometimes people feel comfortable doing the negative reciprocal. So negative reciprocal is going to be whatever the number is, you take the reciprocal of it. So let's use a different color. So let's see. So this number, reciprocal of this number is going to be negative 165 266. That's the number. So reciprocal of that number is going to be 1 over that number, right? Now negative reciprocal is going to be negative. Now this negative and negative is going to cancel out, and 1 over 165 divided by 266 is going to give you exactly 266 over 165. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.